Yeah. I had to tell one of my partners that the other day. I was like, man, shut up, bro. Ain't nobody acting funny on you, bro. You just stuck in our last childhood. You still young-minded when it come down to certain things. You still want niggas to come pick you up and take you riding through different neighborhoods and stuff. You still ain't trying to have no L's or no car. You ain't even trying to have no job. You still want people to buy your food when we go out. It get to a point where you realize, man, the outgrowing of people is necessary. When you see people leeching, when you see people not want to take their life or their consciousness to the next level and you are doing so, naturally you're going to vibrate in a different frequency to the point where that frequency is no longer in alignment with that person that you thought you was going to rock with for the rest of your life. Because when y'all can't match energies, even though you understand or understand why, they not going to understand why. They going to feel like you acting funny, especially if you a person that's done, got the job that you want, or the career that you always wanted, done took off, your talents and your gifts done took off to the point where you on the road. Now you getting booked for shows, you getting booked for seminars, like you real busy. People don't understand that when people are real busy, the direct connect to them becomes least to none. That's why some people get assistance. And then other people respond to text messages late, gotta miss out on certain events and gatherings, and it don't be nothing personal. Any and everybody know that when you go to the next level or you trying to increase your life, any and everything comes with some type of sacrifice. Now the stipulations and the levels to those sacrifices and which ones you choose to engage in are completely up to you. But you must know that the sacrifices are gonna always be required, because you can't always remain the same trying to gain. Something gotta go to make room for the new. So you gotta complete that cycle with a death around that situation so you can give birth to something new. That's the way our universe and our reality work, whether you got a certain type of perception or not. So you tell people also, what about the people that got families, the people that are married, the people that got organizations and foundations and own businesses? How they gonna shoot ball with you all the time? How they gonna be sitting in the trap with you all the time? How they gonna be still in their 30s and 40s walking around with you in the mall looking at women or looking at dudes and shit, when they know they gotta prioritize and organize and meet up with people and plan meetings and plan seminars and write out business plans and vision boards and things of that nature and manifest and meditate to go to the next level? All that take time on top of trying to be a parent, on top of trying to hold a family down, and on top of paying bills for that matter, and then withholding the image or the requirements or the necessity to who you are being or becoming that's gonna put you in this new light that separates you from the dimness of what you used to do and what they can't comprehend to now because that light shining too bright. People that really love you, really rock with you, truly understand you, and that are really happy for you, they get it. Even if they send a text and you send it 2 days later, they know what you got going on. Even if you tell them you want to link up and they get back with you at the last minute and say they coming through, the bottom line is they took time to acknowledge. The other bottom line is you already know what they got going on. It can be like that in relationships as well. People be knowing what their husbands or their wife or their boyfriend or their girlfriend is into, but they'll get to a point where they start feeling some kind of way if they take a longer time than normal, spending that time on what they usually do in a short period of time. It's like, oh, what you on now? Or all of a sudden they got this lined up, or business start picking up. Oh, you must be seeing somebody, or you trying to get some overtime at work. So now you going in early and getting off late, and they like, oh, you must got a work husband or work wife, and they not comprehending the fact that you doing any and everything that you can that works for you to increase value, your money, and to be able to support the things that you truly want to do outside of your assignment, which is to go to work. So people say you're busy, people say you acting funny, people say you done changed. The busy part, correct. The change part, of course, you have to evolve, and evolve is change. But the acting funny, that's their ego. That's them not being able to control you, not being able to persuade you, and not being able to accept the fact that you outgrown them. Because it make them look at themselves, and it make them realize that they haven't grown, that they still are in the same spot, the same predicament, with the same mindset and the same mind state. And even though they want to show love and greet and grant and congratulate and celebrate, it's something in them that's keeping them from doing it. They heart chakra blocked, they third eye blocked. You know what I mean? And they dropping their energy down to their root chakra. So them people end up being in survival, walking out here making up excuses for the way that their life feels, and then trying to blame the people that's doing real good for themselves and their family that they once came up with. And it's like, bro, you can't expect for people to kick their family and the people that's working with them for them to the side to show you some love when you wasn't even really believing in them or really wasn't even with them riding the full wave. Because somewhere along the line, you know, people detach themselves. You know, people make up excuses for why they don't want to be around, because it's not them that's getting the attention, it's you. They see where you going, so they try to put themselves out the equation before it get there, so you can come beg and show them that you really want them to be a part of your life. But as you start to raise your vibrations, you realize it's not necessary. Because those who mind, look, those who really love you, they don't mind what you got going on. And the people that mind, man, they only doing that because they can't mind their own business. They minding yours, they minding everybody else's, and they playing the blame game for why they can't get on y'all level of success. So I tell those who are successful, man, don't backtrack. Don't feel guilty for your success. And don't allow nobody to come in and take away from your success or trick you off the streets. You worked too hard. You took a step and the Most High took two. So that was definitely for you, not them.